Hi, this is Jamo's bass player. Today's lesson will be on how to play shapes and chords on bass. So to start with the major seventh, the minor seventh, and the dominant seventh chords. So with the major seventh, the notes will be do, mi, so, and ti. That is the root, the third, the fifth, and the seventh. But on bass, you play three notes. That is omitting the fifth note, which is the so. So the note for the major seventh chord will be do, mi, ti. But to make it sound more like a chord, you will not play the mi here. You play the mi on the first string using key G. So now we are trying to learn how to play the major seventh chord or its shape on key G. So it will take 4 strings. So with the root found here on the G, using your index, then the T will be here on the fourth fret of the bass guitar as T, then the Mi will be down here. Don't forget that your major scale degrees, which is the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and back to your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and when you extend it, you get do, re, mi, fa. You see, so you can get your mi here and also your ti here. So to get the so to play the major seventh chord, you have your root here, then your seventh here, and your third here. So the major seventh chord will be do, ti, mi, do, ti, mi. That is all about the major seventh chord. Then with the minor seventh chord or shape is all about flattening the seventh and the third. So with the minor seventh chord, you still maintain the root, which is the do, then you flat the seventh. You flat the seventh to do, then you flat the mi to the third two to mo. So do, do, and mo to get the minor seventh chord. So the minor seventh chord will be root, flat seventh, and flat third. Do, to, and mo. Do, mo, to. So you get it as do, to, and mo. Do, to, and mo. The clue is when you take the major seventh scale degrees, which is the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and back to your do. The major seventh chord will take the chord 1. The major seventh chord shape will take the chord 1, the 4, and the 5. And don't forget that with the major seventh chord, you have the root, then you slant the seventh and the third. So this will apply for all the major solfege in the 7 degrees of the major scale. So we have chord 1 for major seventh chord. You have the root, then you slant the seventh and the mi, the same as the fourth chord, and the same for the fifth chord, and also the minor seventh chord too. It will take the root. Let's take re, or the second degree of the major scale. So with the minor seventh shape chord, you have the root and the flat seventh and the flat third all on the same line. So for the second degree of the minor, the degrees of the major scale, which is the re, third, which is the mi, the sixth, which is the la, and the diminished, which is the ti, you use the same minor seventh chord shape. So on the second degree of the major scale, you use re, do, fa. Then the third will be, then the C to be, and the seventh, which is the diminished, will be. So in all, using key G, we have the major seventh, which will be applied on the chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5, and the minor seventh chord or shape will also be applied on the chord 2, the second, the third, the second, the third, the sixth, as well as the dominant, which is the seventh. So let me use the major seventh and let me apply the major seventh and the minor seventh on the 7 degrees of the major scale. So this is how the major seventh chord or shape and minor seventh chord or shape are applied on the 7 degrees of the major scale. So another shape for the major seventh and the minor seventh chord can be seen as a triangle. So let's come to G here on, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's come to G on the 10th fret. So with G, the major seventh chord will take a triangular shape as do, mi, ti, do, mi, ti. The root, the third, and the seventh, do, mi, ti. The other one, we use 4 strings as do, ti, mi for the major seventh chord, re, do, fa for the minor seventh chord on the second degree, then do, ti, mi on the first degree of the major scale, re, do, fa on the second degree of the major scale, mi, re, so, mi on the third degree, then we have fa here, we have fa, we have mi and la, then we have so, fi, ti, then we have la, so, do, then we have ti here for the seventh chord, then back to your do, ti, mi. So with using the major seventh and the minor seventh chord on the triangular shape on the G here, so we have do, ti, mi. So this is a triangular shape, do, ti, mi for major seventh. Then the minor seventh, we just flatten the third and the seventh, so do, mo, to. Then also adding the dominant seventh. The dominant seventh is all about the root, the third, and also the flat seventh. So do, mi, ti. So in all, it takes a triangular shape for the major seventh chord, the dominant seventh chord, as well as the minor seventh chord. So with the major seventh chord will be do, ti. Each triangular shape will be do, mi, ti. And the minor seventh chord, you flat the third, you maintain the root, then you flat the third, then you flat also the seventh. So to for the minor seventh chord as the triangular shape, and also the dominant seventh will be do, mi, to. So in all, you get it. So now let's add the add 9. The add 9 is all about adding the ninth to the triads, adding the ninth to your major triads, minor triads, and also the diminished triads. So with the add 9, you see, add 9 is all about the re. So let's take key D. Let's take key D here. So your add 9, so your major triad will be do, so, mi, do, so, mi. So your add 9, you have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And your re, mi. So your re here will be the ninth so far. So the add 9 is all about adding re to your major triads and your minor triads, as well as your diminished triads. So with the chord 1 triad, we have the add 9 is all about adding. So we can find the re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re for chord 1. This is your chord 1 major triad. So the add 9 will be then your chord 2, the add 9 will be, this is your minor triad for chord 2. And your add 9 will be for chord 2. Your add 9 will be, so you can apply all this. So the add 9 is all about adding the ninth of the major scale, which is the re, to your major, minor, and diminished triads. You get it? So for chord 1, as I just demonstrated earlier, we have your major triad. So you adding the add 9, you can also play it like this. Instead of getting the mi here, you can omit this one and play do, so, re, mi. Then your minor triads, adding the ninth also, you can also omit this one. You can omit this one. With that one, after playing the, just don't go 2 bars, it's just a semitone. This is all about the add 9, adding the ninth note to your major and minor triads. So today we have learned major 7th, minor 7th, dominant 7th, as well as add 9. That is adding the adding the ninth note of the degrees of the major scale to your major, minor, and diminished triads. So in all, to sum it up, we have major 7th. So just add the names of the keys to it. So with this one will be G G major 7th, A minor 7th, B minor 7th, C major 7th, D major 7th, E minor 7th, then we have here F sharp minor 7th. Then back to your, then we have your G major 7th. And also with the add 9, we just said that you have your let's take key G, you add your 9th, do, you add your re to your major triads. This one is G major, G, playing the add 9 on G. So this one is add 9 on G. So add 9 for G. Then let's take A. It's add 9 for A. So on and so forth. So just know how to play your major 7th chord on 4 strings and each shape, and minor 7th chord on 4 strings, and also with the 3 strings using the triangular shape for the major 7th, minor 7th, as well as the dominant 7th. Let's use key G. So we have for major 7th, root 3rd and 7th, then the minor 7th, flatten the 3rd and the 7th, which is then maintaining the root, which is do, mo, do. Then the dominant 7th, root 3rd and flat 7th, and also the add 9, the major with the that is the major triad. When you, the clues when you play the do, so, re, then 2 bars, then you get your mi. Then for the minor triads, to have your, then to get the 4th note, that is just semitone. So that's the shape for the add 9 and the add 9, major add 9 and the minor add 9.